Oh my God, how do I talk after this? But hi everyone, and just thank you so much for sharing the happiest and most momentous occasion, I think, so far, other than getting married and having kids, of my life. Thank you, Jackie, for inducting me. You know, as Ron noted, you're beyond amazing, and your immense talent, it just shines from within you, in the hearts of countless people here and all around the world. You're also one of the most loving, generous, and giving people that we know. One of our dearest friends, so thank you again. So I never imagined this, but I'll be forever grateful to be inducted into Mississauga's Legends Row. I'm ecstatic to be counted among the creators and builders of Mississauga and recognized, especially alongside such incredible trailblazers today, Peter Gilgan and Jack Braceras. Please accept my deepest admiration and congratulations to you both. My life's been really blessed, and I know I'm very, very lucky. Since high school, I've been able to work at what makes me tick, but it hasn't always been easy, and I owe so much to those that helped me along the way, so here we go. Thank you, Dr. Robert Salter from Sick Kids Hospital. He performed 3 major surgeries on my legs, the first one at 5 years old, and gave me bionic ankles that actually set off the alarms at the airport in Germany. And at 12 years old, Dr. Salter gave me a big hug goodbye and said, "Now go dance." My wonderful husband, Dave, fellow musician, my partner in crime since we were so young. We met 3 weeks after my return from Jesus Christ Superstar and never looked back, forming a band, traveling across Canada, getting married, and when our daughter Michelle came along, Dave gave up playing music full time so that I could follow my dreams, one that often took me far away. Years later, when I decided to stop touring, Dave started working across the world, and I understood his sacrifice even more. Through the years, we've always worked with remarkable musicians and continued to make music together. Dave is so loved by our daughters, son-in-laws, and grandkids, and the most selfless and kindest person that I know and love. My mom, yeah. I feel the same. My mom, Corinne, and dad, Louis, were really my first biggest fans. Early days, my mom would take a train to Sudbury in midwinter with my 4-foot-tall Italian Nonna and cheer us on in a rock club we soon found out catered to bikers. I can see them now in the audience. My Nonna was so cute, and she was the center of attention because she'd go, "That's my granddaughter, that's a Patti." And everyone felt they had to send her Coke, Diet Coke, excuse me. Dave's lovely mom, Victoria, moved in when I was on tour, and my mom would come over almost daily because sometimes I was gone 3 months at a time. The girls were really happy because Dave's cooking was the worst, and unfortunately it still is. My dad never wanted me to be a singer. As maitre d' of the Royal York Hotel's Imperial Room, he booked the biggest stars, but also witnessed the heartbreak and loneliness. He didn't want that life for me. But I was already hooked when at 6 years old, my dad had to bring me to work. And with a Shirley Temple in one hand, I heard the magnificence of Josephine Baker. And later on, when I was on tour, I'd come back to see shows by Ella Fitzgerald, Peggy Lee, Tony Bennett, Lena Horne, Tina Turner, and so many others. And I had always dreamed of being a singer, and then all of a sudden, I was one. But once my dad realized in those early days that nothing was going to stop me, he let me actually leave in my second last year of high school for Jesus Christ Superstar in the US with a tutor and a chaperone who actually did none of that, and a cast that were 11 years older included Victor Garber as Jesus. Throughout my career, his booming voice would be the biggest in the room, yelling, "Bravo!" And he'd also say, "And stop making those faces when you sing." Thank you to our beautiful, accomplished daughters, Michelle and Ashley, the light of our lives. It was hard leaving them when they were little. I lived with a lot of guilt. But they tell me they have great memories of a house filled with musicians and music, waking up to a room a dining room filled with many balloons, because we played a lot of big corporate jobs, and then at the end we'd like take all the balloons and just fill our van full of balloons. We'd bring them all in the dining room. When they woke up, it would just be a sea of balloons. And also they'd be with us on tours across the country, and had the pleasure of discovering what fun cruise ships could be when their mom was working and their dad couldn't find them. Together with son-in-laws Kevin and Brent and our 6 grandkids, Owen, Shay, Kai, Grace, Connor, and Maddie. I said them all over the mics, kid. Life is a chaotic abundance of blessings that just keep on coming. To my family, especially sisters Connie and Susan and brother Frank, who couldn't be with us today, thank you for your support and love. Thank you to all of my dear friends, from far beyond where we are here, to that I've met all over the world, to my closest friends here and all my new friends. Really thank you for all your support and encouragement. But especially to Susan and Debbie. Susan and Bill are here today, who helped watch our girls, fed our girls, drove them everywhere, and generally helped Dave cope. Kind of like sister wives without anything weird. So, to all of the musicians I've worked with through the years, and there's been so many, and so many incredible ones, to all the boards and committees and volunteers from every festival, every event, and every association I've worked with, every mentor, Jackie, role model, and shoulder to lean on or cry on, thank you for everything you've done for me. To Legends Row board chair Ron Duquette, he had to put up with me for quite a while, sending him millions of emails. Board members Douglas Hancock, Jake Deere, Diane Kalinchuk, and Judy Tuddy. I am forever forever thankful for this great honor. And to Jamie Gasper, you're always there for those late night calls too. This really is one of the best days of my life. I'll never forget it. And I thank you all so much. Thank you.